Today on Bookmas, I'm holding Embodied Authenticity by Joan Brooks. And this is a guided journal for women, trans, non binary, and queer folk who are ready to stop apologizing for who they are. Through guided reflections, body led practices, and somatic inquiry, Joan invites readers to listen beneath fear, conditioning, and survival strategies and begin reconnecting with the quiet wisdom of the body. So today I have Joan Brooks here with me, and we are talking about her book, Embodied Authenticity. Joan, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you, Summer. It's my pleasure and my privilege to be here. Thank you.
And it's my privilege to know you. Joan, this book feels very tender. It's brave. It's very much needed in today's world. It speaks to people who have spent a long time adjusting or shrinking, surviving, and trying to be acceptable by the world around them. And instead of asking them to perform with confidence, the book kind of opens them up to listen to their body and reconnect with what is true to them. So let's begin with why this book came through you. What made you feel that this book has to be written and by you?
So, Embodied Authenticity is a workshop that I have done a number of times. And the last time I did this back in July 2024, no, 2025, someone said, Joan, you need to reach more people with this. And I was like, I felt that in my body. I felt their truth in it. And I felt like it rang, you hear clarion bell once in a while, like it rang that clarion bell. I wanted to make this material, this guidance, as available to as many people as possible. And the best way to do that is through a book that's relatively inexpensive. You do it at your own pace, your own time, sitting wherever, like morning coffee, whenever you do it. So that's how it came to be. Someone kind of planted the seed, and I could feel the yes in my body.
Sometimes a book comes from seeing the same ache in many people and realizing that they need more than just advice from random people. They need a safe way, like to come back to themselves.
Yeah.
Who should read this? And also tell me, who is it not for?
That's equally important. So I dedicate this book to women, trans, non-binary, and queer folk. And honestly, it's anybody who has experienced what you said at the beginning, who have felt like they have to silence themselves, to play small, to really disappear in order to feel safe and to be who they're not. And it's really about being safe. It's not a character flaw or something wrong with people.
Yeah.
But who's it not? It's not for people looking for a quick fix or who just want to stay on a shallow, well, let's all just find joy, joy, joy. Let's just all be happy and light and all be good. No, it's not true. No. But it's for those who are like, I know there's more. And also for people who've done quite a bit of work and they're like, but I know there's something still missing here.
Yeah. You're right. Not every book is meant for everybody. And the right reader needs to know when a book is speaking directly to them. The title is beautiful, Embodied Authenticity. And this is my belief that authenticity is a word that just gets thrown around a lot these days. So much that it's become a buzzword. What were you thinking when you wrote Embodied Authenticity? What did authenticity mean for you?
So authenticity, and you're right, it's like I'm really with this idea of it's a word that gets thrown around, the authentic shredded wheat. I mean,
yes.
So authenticity is knowing what is real and true for you, and then being able to act upon it. Being able to say it, being able, even when you're, even when your voice cracks, even when your knees are shaking or your hands, palms are sweaty, like that. But and the embodied part is because it comes from your body, not just, oh, I should say that, or I shouldn't do that. That's that's the conditioning that we all have. But being able to drop in, listen to the body, and say, okay, this is my truth in this moment, coming from my body. that I'm honoring and paying attention to.
Beautiful. So not just this is who I am, but it also is a feeling that's safe. Your body knows. Your body knows that it's living the truth.
Yes.
I
Yes.
also keep frequently hearing this term mind-body disconnection.
Mm-hmm.
And you spoke a little bit about the disconnect. How do people disconnect from their bodies?
So I'm going to give you two related answers. In our culture, Western culture, Western society, deeply we are deeply conditioned to be disconnected from our bodies.
Mm.
Live in your head. This is the
Mm-hmm.
only thing that matters. This is the only thing that counts. So for thousands and thousands of years. So that's kind of the history.
Mm-hmm.
How it shows up is overthinking rather than dropping in and feeling like, oh, do I want to do that?
Mm.
Is that the right thing for me right now? That's one of the ways it shows up. It shows up by numbing ourselves, just being completely unaware,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Mm.
oh, I don't even know what's happening in my body. So those are some of the ways that history actually shows up in our lives.
That's what we call past traumas.
There is so intergenerational trauma,
Yeah.
right? A
Mm-hmm.
familiar trauma that happened right in your immediate family, trauma that
Mm-hmm.
got passed down generation to generation to generation, and cultural trauma.
Mm. Huge, powerful, powerful. Because disconnection, to some people, they feel like it's a failure. But I see that it begins as protection. The body helps us survive. Even when
Absolutely.
survival strategy becomes, it keeps us from fully being alive. So that brings me back to authenticity and being self-aware. Sometimes I think it is simply noticing what is true and no longer abandoning yourself to keep up the peace. Yet, people, after being aware, after awareness, they're still stuck.
Yep.
Why do self-aware people stay stuck?
Letting my body answer. I'm letting
Uh-huh.
a lot of thoughts up here, and I'm wanting to come down and allow. So, so a lot of the people who come see me have done a lot of inner work.
Hmm.
They've been on I've been almost all my life on this healing journey, and they have a lot of insights. They can name their traumas.
Hmm.
They're aware of their traumas and how it has affected them.
Mm-hmm.
Yet it's staying up here,
Hmm.
right? Because the body hasn't learned to be safe.
Hmm.
The body hasn't learned. The mind has a lot of, and it's good stuff. No, I'm not dismissing that at all. It's good
Mm-hmm.
stuff to have insights. Oh, here's a pattern I repeat over and over. Here's kind of could be what's the source of that pattern. But the body, that disconnect still happens. And you see
Hmm.
this little, like it's a little short trip, but it takes a long, but it's not easy. And so the body hasn't learned that to be safe,
Hmm.
and my clients, and this is the work we do, is learning to come down here and listen
Hmm.
to to the deeper truth, to the deeper wisdom that lives in their bodies.
Hmm. That's going to land heavily in a lot of people because being able to name that pattern is not the same game as being free from that pattern.
That's exactly right. I have been learning and teaching and practicing this since 1998. Those patterns can still come up. I'm just quicker at recognizing them.
Wow. And
Yeah.
sometimes the body has to catch up with what the mind already understands, right?
That's right. That's right. It's a
So
different type of learning.
it's a different type of learning.
It's a different type of learning. It's like,
Mm,
oh, right here in this moment, I am safe.
mm.
That thing that happened to me is not happening right now.
That is big, actually.
Yeah. Yes.
So since you have been thinking that way, I have a more personal question. How has your relationship with your body shaped this work, if it has at all?
So I did a lot of talk therapy. So
Hmm.
I had a lot of those insights. I mean, as much as I could.
Hmm.
Like you saw me do this, right?
Yes,
Because as
yes.
much as I could.
Hmm.
And again, I want to say talk therapy is so helpful. I am not
Hmm.
diminishing that at all.
Hmm.
But when I started working, doing seeing a Ruben Feld synergist, that's the work I do,
Hmm.
then I could, it's back to my body started feeling safe enough. I started literally, and I mean
Hmm.
literally listening to my body. And so that disconnect, while I had a lot of insight, I still kept repeating the same patterns. I still
Hmm.
kept doing the same things
Hmm.
because I hadn't changed here. The body hadn't changed. So I say the body is the story.
Hmm.
And when the body changes, the story changes. And when the story changes, the body changes. That was like Summer, I can't begin to tell you in our time together how much I have changed since 1998.
Wow, that's deeply profound, and you're giving me goosebumps.
Yeah.
And I think readers would feel that too, because you can tell when a book is written from just talk therapy or just theory. They can feel when the author has lived with those same questions
Absolutely.
they have in their minds.
Yeah.
You have so many somatic practices in the book.
Yeah.
So, to make it easy for everyone, what is one simple practice that people can try every day?
So I'm gonna suggest and encourage our viewers and the readers of Embodied Authenticity, or rather, not you ever read it, doesn't matter. Our
Mhm.
viewers, right? And this is what I do. I pause. I slow down. I move into my body. I don't know if you can sense it. That's like I'm now sitting in my pelvis, right? And I pause and notice what is happening here. And
Mm.
especially if I've gotten into like an uncomfortable conversation or somebody's asking me to do something I really don't want to do. So what I encourage people to do and to practice it, it's a practice.
Mm.
When it's easy,
Mm.
do it when you're getting ready to wash the dishes or fill your coffee cup. Pause.
Mm.
What do I notice? What's happening in my body right now? Ah, I've noticed that this morning I want extra cream. Okay. So,
As simple as that, okay.
yes, absolutely.
Mm.
But practice that while it's easy. And then when it gets challenging, it will be again a practice. It will come easier. It will be more automatic. We have those old habits. Alana Rubenfeld, the founder of my work, would say we
Mm.
move from habit to choice. And part of
Habit to
the way
choice.
to
Mm.
do that is to slow down and pay attention. What is my body saying to me right now?
Mm. This morning I got some less cream in my coffee and I enjoyed my coffee more. And I consciously made that decision to have less cream in my coffee so that it tastes better and really feels like I'm drinking coffee. That is a beautiful place to leave our viewers. Joan, thank you for joining me at Bookmas
Oh,
with this
my
beautiful
pleasure.
book
My
and
pleasure.
sharing the love with embodied authenticity. What I really appreciate about this book is that it does not push people to become bigger than life. It
No,
invites them to become a truer version of themselves and live authentically. So thank you for being here. Thank you for writing this book and thank you for voicing your thoughts.
thank you.
And you guys who are watching, I also recorded my Bookmas verdict on Joan's book. In that video, I share my personal take, what stood out to me, and who I think this guided journey is really for. You'll find that link right in the description below. And if this conversation spoke to you, please like this video in support of Joan and in support of every single work that she's doing. It helps more readers find these Bookmas author conversations. And subscribe to the channel. More Bookmas interviews are coming along with authors who are bringing brave, thoughtful, and deeply needed books into this world. Until next time, listen closely. If Joan told you one thing to do, that would be to listen closely to your body. Your body may already know the truth. Your mind has been just trying to explain it. Just listen. Thank you, Joan. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Summer.
And happy Bookmas, you guys.